Avyaktam Vyaktimapannam. Vyakti and Avyakti. Vyakta and Avyakta. Perceived and unperceived. Experienced and unexperienced. Avyakta moves on the spindle center. Of the Vyakta. जो अव्यक्त है वो जो व्यक्त है उसकी दूरी के केंद्र पे चलता है. Avyakta moves on the spindle center of the Vyakta. And Vyakta moves in the spindle center of the Avyakta. You say, earth moves around the sun. I say, sun moves around the earth. ध्यान से सुनिए, कृपया ध्यान से सुनिए. You say, earth moves around the sun based on your time. I say, sun moves around the earth based on my time. You see few years, I see few yugas. In few years, earth goes around the sun. In few yugas, sun goes around the earth. Because this whole galaxy itself is moving, going around. Then, wherever the earth is, sun is going to go around the earth once. Listen. Avyakta goes round the Vyakta, Vyakta goes round Avyakta. When you say Vyakta goes round Avyakta, you are materialist. When you say Avyakta goes round Vyakta, you are spiritualist. I tell you, when you take responsibility for Vyakta, Avyakta takes responsibility for you. Not just for your job, wealth and family. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening with your knowledge, you become man. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening beyond your knowledge, you become God. When you feel responsible even for the Avyakta, unmanifested, you become God. Achieving divinity means feeling responsible, feeling constantly responsible. Responsibility changes the way you think. It changes the way you perceive. It changes the way you feel. It changes the way you are. Responsibility changes everything. The way you internalize life. Responsibility changes the way you internalize life. you start internalizing with the idea of solving. केवल अपने परिवार, व्यापार एवं स्वयं की धन संपत्ति के लिए ही नहीं, जब आप अपने ज्ञान का उत्तरदायित्व लेते हैं तब आप मानव बनते हैं। जब आप पूरी ब्रह्मांड का ज्ञान के लिए उत्तरदायित्व लेते हैं तब आप स्वयं ईश्वर बन जाते हैं। You are responsible for everything. Science of making you responsible not only makes your life bliss, it makes the whole world blissful. Enrich. One of the very important thing you need to know is enriching others has to be done from a context of pure enriching, not with any hidden desire, agenda of any result in return. But I tell you, enrich from a pure space of completion. Not only your problem will be solved, it will be forgotten. You would have gone far ahead of not only your problem, any possible side effect or ripple effect your problem can cause over you, can cause on you. Enriching, please listen, enriching is the most powerful technique, most powerful principle, most powerful understanding. I am talking with responsibility. Enriching can bring immediately health to you. Enriching is action item of Advaita. Enriching is living component of Advaita. Advaita is more Avyakta, enriching is Vyakta. Advaita is formless, enriching is the form of the formlessness. When Advaita expresses as enriching, it is complete. When enriching happens, Advaita is complete. Please listen. Nature is the first God you encounter. God's first representative you encounter. There are 4 representatives of God. 1, nature. 2, the Avyakta, unmanifested nature. We can call that as a God, unknown. 3, your own individual soul. Please listen. Your own individual soul is representative of God. Listen, it's very important for you to understand this. Avyakta, unmanifested. Nature, the manifest. Your own soul and Guru. These are the four representatives of God you encounter in the life. Nature is the first representative you face, because till you meet God, you will not meet you. Till you meet Guru, you will not meet you. Only when you meet the Guru, he introduces you and God both simultaneously to you. Till you meet Guru, you won't meet you won't meet God. So the first representative you meet is nature. Your relationship with nature establishes a pattern how you are going to relate with God, Guru, and your own self. So be very clear. Nature celebrates your success. Nature wants you to be successful. Nature celebrates your success. Nature wants you to be successful. Listen. Nature. First root cognition you need to have. The whole nature is waiting for you to be successful, is waiting for you to win the game, to celebrate with you. The whole nature is constantly supporting you to have your life as you want. If you want to be healthy, please be very clear. Nature supports you to be healthy. If you want to be wealthy, the whole nature supports you to be wealthy. If you want to be enlightened, whole God, the whole cosmos wants you to be enlightened and wants to celebrate your enlightenment. Everything you want, nature wants you to have it. You are like confused child in the mall. Please listen. Confused child in the mall. When a child goes to the mall, it runs here to the candy shop, it runs there to the toy shop, it runs there to the clothes shop, it runs there to the jewelry shop. It is confused what it wants. Even then, God just sits in the lounge and waits and watches your play and the game and waits you. Please take what you want. It's all yours. But unfortunately, you are so confused. All the 20 floors of the mall, you go up and down on each counter. By the time you decide what you want, you are dead. Listen. Grace is there forever on you. Patanjali explains beautifully. You don't need to bring water into the land. The canal is there. Just remove the obstructions. You don't need to bring Kundalini into your body. It is there with the whole circuit. Just remove the blockages you created. Incompletions are the blockages you created. For example, you decide you want to be healthy. The moment you think you want to be healthy, what all blockages come inside you? The ideas comes inside you. Come on. Complete with all of that. Complete and drop, complete and drop, complete and drop. All the unknown incompletions which you are not able to pinpoint, avyakta. Put all that also and complete. Try your best to complete with as many persons and as many things as possible. Completion with others will make you experience Shuddha Advaita, the pure oneness or non-dual experience. Even oneness is not the right word. It looks like a ekatva. No, oneness is not right word. Non-dualness. Advaita means non-dual. You will experience infinite under your ability to grasp. Please listen. Today I am defining non-duality. Non-duality is not oneness. Non-duality means infinite but able to grasp. You will expand to grasp the infinite. That is Advaita, non-duality. It is the intellectual criminals like Max Muller and Max Mullerian's translation of our Vedas to abuse our Vedas, that non-duality has been translated as oneness, which is not right. They try to translate by using the word monism. No. Advaita is neither monism nor non-dualism, nor oneness. Advaita means non-dual. Advaita. See, this two, no two does not mean one. Neither one nor two. Uncountable, infinite becomes your experience. Understand? Today what you are listening is going to be one of my breakthrough contribution to the whole Hindu philosophy, Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Because the whole modern day neo-Hindus are suffering without understanding this word non-dualism. Tons of questions. If non-dualism means, then how so many gods can be there? If I have to translate the word Advaita with a clear meaning and the interpretation of the practical experience, this is the experiential interpretation, expression, experiential expression of Advaita. Advaita does not mean oneness. Advaita does not mean monism. It means there is no two, there is no one, infinite, but infinite, everything is infinitely powerful. That is why the Sanatana Hindu Dharma allows all of us to be gods and not fight with each other. All of us are gods and we don't need to fight with each other. We don't need any superior body to guide all of us, to rotate all of us, or to put a traffic signal for all of us. All the planets are having any traffic policeman to put signal? No. They are all independently intelligent. Independently intelligent. All of them exist. All of them exist and all of them are ultimate. No need for a superior body. Same way, all of us are gods and no need for superior body. You realize your potentiality. You establish yourself in the completion, space of completion. You are God, that's all. We are not separate. Understand? In muscle memory, you are different, I am different. In biomemory, you are separate, I am separate. You are different, I am different. In bioenergy, you, me, Mahadeva, Sadashiva, all one and the same. We all meet there. All of us are expression of that Purushatva. Ishwaratva means expression of that original source. I am not interested in using the word God because that is very diluted, polluted, ugly word. The Parambrahma, the Hindu word Sadashiva, the Parabrahma, those words, the depth it expresses, the word God doesn't express. God is only generator, operator, destroyer. 3 action. But in Shaivite tradition it is not 3, it is 5. Creation, maintenance, destroying, putting you in delusion and liberating. 5. So the word Sadashiva cannot be translated as God. God is a superficial word. See, in the West, whatever they know, creation, operation, destruction. So they put that concept, that frame into God. Only a person who has seen the depths of the being knows there is something called unmanifest. The action of putting in delusion and liberating is from unmanifest component of God. The Western theologians have not gone to the depth to discover that unmanifest dimension. That is why the word Sadashiva cannot be translated as God. You understand the word Sadashiva as it is. When I say Mahadeva, you understand it as it is. Don't try to translate the word into God. That is too superficial. Sadashiva means who does all these 5. Unmanifest. Avyakta means only one part of him is known to us. And there's a large is unknown to us. that Ishwaratva, that Purushatva, his bioenergy, your bioenergy, my bioenergy, all one and the same. All of you are clear? Today, the first day of Skandasashti Mahotsava. Today is the day Subramanya was conceived, means he was expressed through the third eye of Sadashiva from the 5 phases: Satyojata, Vamadeva, Agora, Tatpurusha, Ishana. From 5 phases, third eyes, the energy is gathered, and the 6th space, not phase, space, Adhomuga, means the unborn space, Avyakta. It's also called Ajomuga and Adhomuga, both, which is not shown, which is not born. Ajo means which is not born. Adho means which is not shown. The 6th space of Sadashiva, Avyakta, which is Ajo and Adho, which is neither shown nor born. From that space, the 6th spark happened, and Adi Shakti held the whole thing together. The biomemory of Adi Shakti, bioenergy of Sadashiva, it was too powerful to hold it together till the baby is delivered. So Ganga came to help. She acted as a spiritual incubator, adding muscle memory to this Garbha. So the bioenergy of Sadashiva, biomemory of Adi Shakti, and muscle memory of Ganga put together, completion of Sadashiva is Subramanya.
Is the material more feminine?
It has no idea of feminine and masculine. I am not going to be attesting feminist ideas, no. Even though I am a Shakta, the Shakti component does not have idea of masculine, feminine, thank God.
Swamiji, something else you were saying of the tool to be...
See, listen. The cricketer who is standing on the ground with bat, he is Sadashiva. The guy who is waiting in the gallery to substitute if needed, he is Avyakta Sadashiva, unmanifest Sadashiva. The power with which he is hitting the ball is Adi Shakti. Clear?
Thank you.
So yes. Surely I cannot say Shakti is feminine.
Thank you. The other question was, you talked about being in depth, to be empty and downloading. So is it like a being is like being a conductor where you're not storing? So
I should say the idea of storing very limited memory is from Google. Your body is not Google. The whole Brahmanda can be stored in Pindanda. Google has a business reasons to give a limited memory. Sadashiva has no business reason to give you a limited memory. Actually, he has all the reasons to give you infinite memory. You do not need to imagine there is a central server. You only live Google and research, I should say the whole cosmic archives is inside you. Just your liver is enough to store the whole cosmic archives. If you are thinking your brain is the archives, you are wrong. Brain is a browsing center. Liver is the archives.
My first question is there a hierarchy in this length, breadth, depth, time and space? Is there a hierarchy? First length comes and then breadth comes.
I should say, not a hierarchy, depth. 10 frequency of length is breadth, 10 frequency of breadth is depth, 10 frequency of the depth is time, 10 frequency of the time is space. Like this, it becomes more and more intense. For example, one thread is a length, 10 thread is breadth, 100 thread is depth, 1000 thread is time, 10,000 thread is space.
So there is interdependency.
I should say qualitatively but not quantitatively. So you can make length out of space, but you cannot make space out of length.
Okay.
You can't take space out of length, but you can take length out of space.
Okay. And the second question is, where do emotions lie? So we complete the emotion, so we relive and complete it. So where does that happen actually?
That happens more in a breadth and depth.
Okay, so cognitions, it is in depth or breadth?
Cognition means depth.
Okay, and cognition give rise to emotions, right?
No. Then it's a confused breadth only, emotion only. Cognition will be always certain, sure.
Okay, so if I carry I am afraid kind of a cognition, so that will trigger fear in breadth.
Then it is a depth only.
So in the manifesting powers, is that happening at space towards length?
I should say from space towards, some powers are from space to time, some powers are from space to time to depth, like that.
Okay. So if there is a block, if there is a manifestation happening and that is not getting expressed, means at what level is the block?
In the more, say, I tell you, most of your blockages are not even worthy of called as blockages. Just unattendedness. You don't take it seriously. It takes 3 months for you to even recognize some place and importance of it. You are still, some of you are not expressing the power. Still you are feeling you are in a cinema theater. I need to tell you, you are in Adinam. That's all is the blockage, nothing else. Still you are thinking you are in a cinema theater having IMAX movie and different hero, that's all. No, that cognition, I should not even call it as a blockage, I should only call it as a slumber. Because none of your blockage is powerful enough to block me. Understand? I always tell people, tell your problems how big your guru is. Not your guru how big your problems are.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Swamiji, can we say that the 3 dimensions we discussed are 3 kinds of causation? First is cause-effect, that's purely mechanical, predictable, formula, always this produces that.
Yes.
Second is consciousness producing effect on matter,
Yes.
cause-effect.
Yes.
And third is consciousness by itself producing an effect.
Yes.
So all there are 3
Without even the help or support, independent of length and breadth.
Yes. So the 3 ways of producing effects.
Yes. You are right.
So this is a theory of causation,
Ah.
that there are three kinds of causations. Just
Yes, three kinds of manifestations.
three kinds of manifestation. Yeah.
When a person starts falling more into depth, then the rules of how one operates on length starts to change, right?
Yes. Actually, length reduces, breath reduces, so your worrying and constantly soaking you in your worrying disappears. Because no energy left out for worrying. Understand? Otherwise, you worry about everything, and if you don't get anything also, oh, today everything is going well, I think tomorrow it is going to be hell. How many of you have this worry? Today if everything goes well, tomorrow is going to be a bad day. How many of you have that? Raise your hand. Almost it is a universal.
Swamiji, Gaura?
Just one final thought.
Go ahead.
So then the idea that length is logic and intellect is also partially true, because it then is changing with the person where they are.
Yes. Because the person also is losing his logic.
Yes.
Whenever you are not able to handle yourself, the truth is on the depth side, you are on the logic side. It is like you sit on the branch and cut the root of the branch. That is what you do when you are sitting on the logic and trying to manage all the decisions. Decisions of depth, but from the logic.
One, if you understand, great. You can sit as this understanding Mahasada. If you don't understand, your confusion is one of the dimension. Sit with that. Whatever I understood is one, half understood is one head, and completely not understood is another head. Let me sit with all these heads. All non-understood is avyakta, unmanifest to you, and if you decide to make that as part of you and feel that as part of you, it will start revealing itself to you. Anything which you decide as make it as part of you, even if it is good or bad to you, understood or ununderstood, it will reveal its secrets to you. If you keep something as evil or ignorant as outside, you will be God. If you decide to keep that also as part of you, you will become Godal Sadashiva. If you decide to keep something as ignorant away from you, you are a Deva. If you decide to have that also as part of you, even though it does not reveal its secrets to you or friendly with you, you are Mahadeva.
Your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial is just the fairy tale trying to cope up with a higher reality. Listen, how a child, when a child is born, it takes 9 months for the child to differentiate between sleeping state, dream state and waking state. If a child feels hungry in the dream state, he will cry even in the waking state. If he dreams as if he drank milk in the dream state, in the waking state he will not be hungry. To differentiate, it takes 9 months. And to get out of the intense slumber in which the body was created, chiseled, the Karana space, Avyakta space, unmanifest form, the seed is given a form in your mother's womb. That is why I tell you, if you are a body with womb, you are more prone to Mahadeva's grace
than the body without womb. The Avyakta, unmanifest component of Mahadeva directly functions in your womb, carving the body. During that time, you have to be kept in a very deep slumber because you can't handle the pain of the creativity. Like how if you have a fracture or a problem, when that part is getting rebuilt, how you can't handle the pain when your whole body is getting built? How can you handle the pain? No. So you are kept purposely in a deep slumber. That is why in Hindu tradition, when a pregnant lady is sleeping, she can't be disturbed. You can't disturb a pregnant lady's sleep. It can be day or night. If somebody is carrying, you can't disturb the person's sleep because the body is getting created. She is not sleeping, she is in that avyakta space, unmanifest space.
Listen carefully. When I say, hey, practice completion with your spouse, you will question the very fundamental of the completion. Why? But if I tell you there are 11 planes, they look like this is the understanding, in a very friendly space where you don't need to make immediately any decisions about them, you just tend to imbibe. The unmanifest, avyakta, need to be taught in a very friendly ambience. Listen. If it is taught in a friendly ambience, the whole thing becomes your experience, wasting your time, births is drastically reduced. The 11th dimension I am going to introduce, you can realize this 11th dimension, its reality, spending some 200 lives on your own, going to every door and knocking after every death. You can do it on your own, no problem. You will just waste 200 births, that's all. See, 100 things Agama says. 10 things worked for me. I tried and it is helping me to manifest powers. I am enjoying, it's really clicking, it's all right. Then why will I waste time in checking out on all the other 90 things? I will fall head over heels and just practice. Why will I waste my time on reinventing the whole other remaining 90? By 10 things becoming reality, by the time, because the 10 things have become reality, I should become a spiritual fruit, not still hard nut. See, when I start being a hard nut is not wrong. But by the time the 10 things have become reality, I should have become mature to become a spiritual fruit to grasp the remaining 90, because many of them are unmanifest. You can't be sitting with the teeth in your stomach. How many of you understand this teeth in the stomach? Constant agitation, ready to pick a fight. You told in Kailasa there is a big banyan tree. I went there, it was not there. Give me a photograph. Waiting to pick a fight. Teeth in the stomach. Understand, now if we both sit and please listen, I was telling you each chapter, the first Sattva Tattva, we worked, then Atma Tattva, now the Vidya Tattva, then it is going to become Shiva Tattva. Listen. Atma Tattva, Mahadeva teaches to Subramanya while he is training him for waging a war. This Vidya Tattva, which I am going to talk now, he is teaching to Devi when she is sitting on his lap. Understand? Exactly the same way in our temple, Devi is sitting on Mahadeva's lap. This need to be taught with a very intimate trust. Literally all of you are sitting in my lap now. It is not physical, it is the kind of the understanding and intimacy where we both know we are integrated to each other. Understand? Because I am talking about something unmanifest, avyakta. Now I am going to enter into the exact dimensions, that 11 dimensions. So let's remember Mahadeva and request his presence. For us he is avyakta, unknown. So he only has to reveal his grace by being here and making all of us experience him. Let me introduce the first dimension. Dimension means aspect of the universe. See, 25 aspects of you only is the 25 states of consciousness. So now internalize. 25 aspects of you is the 25 states of consciousness. 25 aspects of you is the 25 states of consciousness. 11 aspects of the universe is 11 dimension. 5 aspects of God is Panchakritya. First dimension, it's called length. Listen. Each of this dimension has its own tattva, unit. Sometimes we think why these complicated theories need to be understood. I am a simple devotee. No. You trying to be cozy with your ignorance does not qualify you as devotee. If you are a simple devotee, listen to whatever I am teaching and imbibe it. That is what is simple devotee. Trying to be very cozy with your ignorance. Ignorance is not cute. Ignorance is not cute. You need to catch. You need to understand because you are an adult. Understand? As an adult, you need to qualify yourself to live same way as a consciously matured being. You need to understand the fundamentals of the universe to move to the next level. Yes. Oh, I am a simple man. I don't even know how to drive car. Okay. Then be in some remote village and rot and disappear. That is not going to be the life. Ignorance cannot be celebrated. At least in the universe. And don't try to make your ignorance cute. Many times you try to make your ignorance very cute. No. No, it is not cute.
Listen, I'll define prayer. Prayer, prayerful mood, chemistry of prayer, all that I am defining. Worshipping everything unknown in our life is prayer. Avyakta, unmanifest, unknown component of our life is our God. Instead of being feared and frightened by it, worshipping, revering, welcoming it is prayerful mood and chemistry of prayer. Practicing prayer consciousness means worshipping everything unknown, avyakta, unmanifest in your life. Understand? You can only have two attitudes towards your unmanifest future. Either get frightened, shiver, have nervous breakdown, and have all phobios, mimios, checkbook, go to psychologist to get more terrorized. The unit of biology is your wants and fears. Your fear and your greed is the unit of your biology, means biomemory. Pain or pleasure is the unit of your chemistry. Power or powerfulness, powerlessness or powerfulness is the unit of your physics. I am talking from the angle of power manifestation science. You can roughly equate it to the powerfulness can be called as plus and powerlessness can be called as minus in normal physics. Same way in the chemistry, all actions can be called as joy and all reactions can be called as pain. Because most of the time, reactions is unexpected or unwanted. Avyakta, unknown, which you neither expect or want. Like side effect and after effect. You go for taking a tablet for headache and you lose your head finally. Cognition you are building, cognitions you are building is greed. Cognitions you built is fear. Listen. Cognitions you are building is greed, hope, future. What do you want? Cognitions you already built but unable to forget, move it out of your system is fear. I am not talking in the terms of psychology. I am talking in the terms of physiology of the consciousness. Understand? The whole brain getting focused towards the source happens when you overflow with love and gratitude. I tell you, even a love based on hormonal reactions and ups and downs makes you feel the life around you is so beautiful and green. Rose is more rosy and grass is more green. Things are more bright. If gratitude overflows, what will become your life? I tell you, the biggest gift a person can have in the life is gratitude, devotion, higher emotions getting activated. Understand? It is not for cheap guys. Even an ordinary love, which is reaction of your hormones and chemicals ups and downs, can make you feel so many things around you are good, and gratitude will make you feel all the unknown dimensions of your life is good. I tell you, when you are in love, even with one person, you will feel all human beings, whether known or unknown to you, are good. You assume, listen, experience gives you the powerfulness of expertise. So your experience of love with one person makes you feel that you are expert in dealing with all human beings, gives a kind of a courage and powerfulness and inspiration to get into the life, to get going. I tell you, if love is one head fulfilled, devotion is thousands of head fulfilled. In devotion, in gratitude, suddenly you feel this whole universe you know it and it is good, and all the unknown universe, unknown components, parts of the universe, Avyakta, all that is also good and beautiful. Suddenly you get so much of powerfulness to get going with the whole universe in the journey of life. I tell you, that's the greatest gift.
Cosmic union, understand? The Parashakti, Kali, is a symbol of cosmic union. That's why we worship her on this day, Deepavali day. Avyakta and Vyakta, manifest and unmanifest, celebrating the oneness of their existence. Joy, love, experience of feeling connection, union, understand? Everything you don't want to accept in you is nothing but your ignorance of the context of that. Listen, if you know about something end to end, it is called manifest, Vyakta to you. If you don't know any part of that end to end, whether context or action or reality, somewhere if there is a blind spot, it is Avyakta, unmanifest to you. Anything you hate within you or outside you,
in the self or in the Jagat universe or in the God Ishvara or in the society or in the humanity, anywhere, if there is something which is not accepted by you, there is a blind spot. You do not know some part of it. Avyakta, unmanifest. Understand? If you come to the realization how Vyakta manifest is as important to you and how you feel grounded, supported, trusted, and trusting with the manifest, Avyakta also is worthy of being trusted and it trusts you. Understand? Getting the feeling that you love the Vyakta manifest and manifest loves you is growing wings. Getting the grounding, you love Avyakta and Avyakta loves you. Unmanifest loves you, you love unmanifest. You trust and get trusted with Avyakta. Unmanifest is getting rooted. Understand? You need roots as much as you need wings. How much you are comfortable with your Vyakta manifest, known. To that level, you need to get comfortable with unknown, Avyakta, unmanifest. Then you will understand blind spots are evolved only because of your forgetfulness of the context. Apasmara is the problem. Non-involvement is the problem. Nothing else. Cosmos is not against you, society is not against you, universe is not against you. There is nobody against you other than your forgetfulness. Forgetfulness leads to blind spot. Blind spot needs to fear. Fear needs to insecurity. Insecurity needs to hatred. And hatred needs to withdrawal. Hatred leads to withdrawal. The whole snowball effect starts with forgetfulness. Listen. First, you need to decide, I will love and manifest as much as I love manifest. I will love unknown as much as I love known. Because known and unknown is from the same source. If your mother's right hand can do good to you, left hand also only can do good to you. Left hand also can do only good to you. Understand? Because both are your mother's hands. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Paramashiva, the source of the cosmos, existence, universe, known reality and avyakta, unmanifest component of the universe, everything. The source is ultimate auspiciousness. Listen. If you are a long time devotee, disciple, you may think, oh, you already heard. this from Swamiji. Listen now. Now it is an initiation, not just words. Initiation.
Owning up. When you sit and start owning up from Paramashanta Swarupa, you will see 25 heads of Paramashiva starts operating in you also. And you will know what to manifest, what to sustain, what to destroy, and what to put in delusion, how to get yourself out of delusion, and from what you are liberated, from which you need to liberate yourself more. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. This owning up is the sixth phase of Paramashiva. Unmanifest, Avyakta, Adhomukha, Ajomukha, antimatter. All those words show the owning up phase of Paramashiva. When you own up, you are Ishvara. I want all my disciples to come to the Paramashiva space of Paramashanta Swarupa and own up. Yes, what we manifested, what we are sustaining, what are we destroying or rejuvenating, what is the components where we put ourselves in delusion and where all we need to pull ourselves out of delusion, what all we already achieved liberation, where all we need to achieve liberation. Tatpurusha Ishana Satyojata Vamadeva Agora. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmanyeva anuvashyati sarva bhuteshu cha atmanam tatana vichukupsate. One who lives by seeing as it is the whole existence, Vyakta Avyakta, manifest, unmanifest, everything, existing in the seer, the source person, consciousness itself, and the consciousness existing in the whole existence, thus does not feel violated or hates anything existing by virtue of not seeing oneself as separate from the conscious. See, Paramashiva's manifest form only is this world which we are all enjoying, experiencing. There is an unmanifest form of Paramashiva, dark matter, what we call dark energy, dark matter. The triggering of expansion, not just expansion, acceleration of expansion is happening from that dark energy, dark matter. Because scientists are using the word dark energy, dark matter, I am using the same word. But if you ask me to give a right word, I will say Swatta Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. I will call it a superconscious energy, superconscious matter. See, because the human eyes can't cognize, human beings are calling it as a dark matter. But because human eyes can't cognize, but third eye can cognize, I am calling it as a Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti, light, superconsciousness, is the word rishis, enlightened beings, will use. But unfortunately, scientists have their own limitation. With the two eyes, when you see something which is not seen, you call it as dark. With three eyes, when you see something and you know it cannot be seen by the two eyes, you call that as Jyoti. Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti Mandala. What we show as Jyoti of Arunachala, what exists as unmanifest of Paramashiva, is one and the same.
Whole day, as many times as possible, whether you eat, sleep, take bath, spray perfume, just do it for your Atmalinga also. Through Atmalinga to Mahadeva, to your Guru or Paramashiva. In Hindu tradition, literally we treat Guru and God as one and the same. Guru is the manifestation of God. God is unmanifest component of Guru. That's all. Avyakta Guru is Paramashiva. Vyakta Paramashiva is Guru. The manifest Paramashiva is Guru. Unmanifest Guru is Paramashiva. Guru's unmanifest dimension is Paramashiva. Paramashiva's manifested dimension is Guru. That's it. So anyone leads to another. That's all. If you catch Paramashiva directly, start praying, he will appear as Guru. If you catch the Guru and start connecting with him, he will lead you to Paramashiva. That's it. But both leads to the same oneness space. Ultimate enlightenment. Understand, Guru Bhakti is intense, pure existential energy which can liberate you from all known, unknown, unnecessary delusions. All delusions are unnecessary. All the known and unknown delusions you will be free from. I tell you. Understand? Before initiating all of you into these great principles of Kala Tattva, I wanted to prepare all of you into this. My gurus used to tell, like how you switched, if you switch on, the electricity flows and the fan or the tube light works. Same way, conscious decision to cognize Guru exists as embodiment of God. God is the unmanifest form of Guru. Listen, Guru is the manifest form of God. God is unmanifest form of Guru. Avyakta Swarupa of Guru is Paramashiva. Vyakta Swarupa of Paramashiva is Guru. The manifest form of Paramashiva, God, is Guru. Unmanifest form of the Guru is God. Listen. God is the state of Guru. Guru is the statement of God. God is the state of Guru. Listen. God is the state of Guru. Guru is the statement of God. God is the state of Guru. Guru is the statement of God. Catch this statement and mudra both. God is the state of the Guru. Guru is the statement of God. The unmanifest of the Guru is God. Manifest of the God is Guru. Listen to this truth intensely. The higher vertical time zones, Bhur, Bhuva, Suva, Tapa, Maha, Satya, Kailasa. The lower vertical time zones, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Bhatala. In all these 14 time zones, vertical time zones, you exist. Understand that? You exist in all these 14 vertical time zones. Your conclusions, cognitions, and actions strengthen some of these 14 identity you have. I wanted to remind you from the past satsangs, revelations of Paramashiva. If you think in your life, grabbing, stealing from others is the best strategy for success, your identity in Patala gets strengthened. If you think the win-win is the best strategy in any deal, whether relationship or business, in every deal of your life, you also should win, other person also should win. The win-win is the most successful, long-term, peaceful, right strategy. Then your identity in Swargaloka gets strengthened. If you feel no, giving up, Sarva Parityaga, Tyaga is the best strategy for all the auspiciousness in the life. Tyaga is the best strategy. The greatest powerfulness in the life. Then your identity in Tapoloka gets strengthened. If you feel integrity is the best strategy. Your identity in Satyaloka gets strengthened. If you feel integrity to Guru and the God is the best strategy. As I say, Paramashiva revealed many times the manifest form of Paramashiva is Guru. Unmanifest existence of Guru is Paramashiva. State of Guru is Paramashiva. Statement of Paramashiva is Guru. Statement of Paramashiva is Guru. State of Guru is Paramashiva. Avyakta of Guru is Paramashiva. Paramashiva's Vyakta is Guru. Manifest component of Paramashiva is Guru. Unmanifest existence of Guru is Paramashiva. Understand? The extraordinary powerful existence, of Paramashiva in his Avyakta, unmanifest, remains as Paramashiva. In his manifest, he becomes Guru. Some of the powerful cognitions I repeat, so it enters into your very core cognitions, your very being, your very core. That's the reason I repeat some of the right conclusions, the conscious conclusions you need to arrive.